Howdy everyone, thanks for coming along again. This is my first video of 2023 in a little creek weather, and we're gonna fish a little creek. I'm not gonna tell you where it is because anybody can find it. It's in Greater Indianapolis, and I would say within city limits there's for sure dozens, maybe hundreds of spots just like this. You just have to go find them. Public access, you can pull over and just go out and explore and find a spot. So we're gonna have that set up on one, that set up on the other, and then I'll likely be tipping them with these Berkeley Gulp Power Maggots. I have pinks and whites, and they have just been working awesome. I've been tipping my jigs with those for the last year and a half, and you can a lot of times catch 3, 5, even 10 fish off the same little one, and it makes a big difference. So here we go. Hey, I'll give you a hint in your quest for your new favorite spot. Oh, I can see a boulder underwater over there. Start with bridges. Bridges are always a good place to start. There's our first fish. Feels like a gill. A scrappy little gill on the mule. Not a keeper, but a nice creek fish. Okay, that's our first player. Fish number one of the day. There we go. Something was swimming with it. That feels like a better gill. Yeah, there's a drop off there. Oh yeah. You gotta respect the big creek bluegill. That's a beauty. That one is going on the stringer. That's a good eating gill right there. See all these little shells. Look how pretty that fish is, eh? That's a beauty. He's thick too. I'm gonna switch to this because the bobber is smaller, and I just think that bigger bobber might be spooking us. Tip that with a little pink one. Oh, that's a bass, I believe. Yeah, little guy. He came right up off the bottom and ate it while I was dragging it in. Look at that pretty little fella, huh? Look at that pretty little fella. Isn't that a good looking little creek bass? Sure is. Sure is. If pink stops producing, we'll tie on or put on a white gulp. This is tiny, whatever it is. Yeah. Still fun on that little ultralight rod. What's that, 3 or 4 in hand now, I think, right? I think so. Oh, he got my... Here, give it back. There. I got it back. He gave it back and I let him go. That seemed like a reasonable trade-off. Look at that. No way. Little crappie. That fish was shallow. Man, he just picked it up while I was slow dragging that thing in. Ah, not quite a keeper though. That kind of surprises me. Wow, 3 species already. That's awesome. He's a short little guy. Well, Our lucky day because we caught him. It's his lucky day because he gets to go back. Toodles. Oh, had a fish hit already. Fish on. Feels better. I don't know what it is. Crappie. I think so. I think it might be a crappie. Sure enough. Sure enough. We might have found some. Well, obviously we did find some crappie. For a creek, this is a pretty good one. I'm going to put this one on the stringer. Caught one yesterday, probably a good 2 inches longer than this guy. You got my bait. Tiny. Little bass. Look at that little guy. You get a trophy, buddy. You get the tiny boy trophy. See, don't you wonder if that's like a small spotted bass, maybe? It looks like their jaw is going past the front of the eye. Help me out. I think that might be a spot. I caught a pretty big one yesterday. Well, that felt like a trophy for how long we've waited. Oh, that might be a... Well, I don't know. I was gonna say there might be a little green sunfish hybrid action going on in that one. I think possibly. Well, he's having a hard time letting me release him. There he goes. Fish on, finally. Another gill. What are we at? 4 gills maybe? 4 in hand, 4 or 5. We'll take them, yeah. We'll take them. It's hard to even feel this line. Like 2-pound line, it is just a whole nother. It's a whole nother deal. Little money. Go tell your uncles about us. Go tell your uncles we're here. Well, my back's starting to hurt and I'm having a hard time feeling my hands. What is this? What is it? What is it? You know what? Oh. Hey. Species 4. That's cool. I mean, normally I don't get that excited about a green sunfish, but today I am. They fight too. They got those big old mouths on them. Yeah, at least we coaxed one out to play. 4 species is really cool. That's a great little session. Always count on the greenie to give you a good time. Could it be? Could it be? We're picking back up all of a sudden. Look at that. There's more crappie in here than I thought. That might be the same one we caught before. Who knows? I don't know. Little black crappie. And I know that's one I just missed before that one. Perhaps a school have swam or swum, who cares, as long as they're there. Oh, there's one of the big gills. He came out. Good. Okay. You know what? Oh no, he got away. Oh, that was one of the big ones. That was one of the big ones. Oh. Can we catch another from that spot? They're coming out from behind that structure. That's what they're doing. That was a big, that's as big a creek bluegill as you'll ever see. As you and I will ever see. That was a toad of a creek gill. Well, not a toad, but we're gonna end it on this one. Shoot. Oh man. That's okay. Not a bad one. Well, guess what? We're gonna let those other ones go. So see ya, young fella. Well, friends, we took a shot at it. The weather was different today. A little cooler, different pressure. Still probably landed 10 or 12. We were about 3 or 4 bigger fish away from having a little fish fry. So we'll do it again. Thanks for coming along. Remember, bad days fishing ain't a bad day.